Welcome to Early Bird Picker. My name is Rafa. I'm a reseller, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Amazon. It's Saturday morning here in the Early Bird Picker's nest, so of course that means this is a weekend what sold video. Here we go. Sold. I purchased several big lots of hats over the fall, and I'm finally getting low on my hats. Vintage Schaefer beer, trucker hat, flat bill, logo patch, mesh back, snapback, foam crumbling out. Definitely with defects. I can't imagine that anyone is buying this hat to wear, and I'm assuming that they're buying it just like for a collectible that they're going to display. Because of that, I had to sell this hat at a much lower price than I was hoping to. When I bought the hats in a lot on auction, they gave very little notes about the condition, maybe 2 or 3 photos. I for sure did not know this was the condition of this hat, so I was really disappointed when I bought the vintage hat lot. Oh, purchase price $12.15 per hat. Sold $14 plus shipping, eBay, USPS, first class mail. After fees, I'll probably end up losing just a little bit of money on this one, but I'm still thankful just to get most of my money back on it. If you're a new subscriber to my channel or a new viewer, I just want to thank you so much. It means a lot that anyone would watch my reselling content. My channel, Early Bird Picker, is everything revolving around reselling, and so I really like categorizing my videos. It just kind of helps me keep everything straight. Here's the videos that you can expect from my channel. I have garage sale videos, thrift store videos, BOLOs, what sold videos, packing and shipping videos, sometimes special interest like our special niche category. When it comes to reselling, my single area of expert knowledge is reselling high-end specialty running shoes. I worked in a specialty running shoe store for a decade, and so I just know a ton about running shoes. So up until now, whenever I'm picking shoes or showing shoes that have sold, I try to give little helpful tips along the way about why I picked that shoe, why it was a high-end, what really stood out about it. But all that to say, since I do categorize my videos, be looking for that to be a category upcoming in the next couple months or so, that I'm going to start putting out reselling videos specifically about flipping high-end specialty running shoes, and I'll just try to lay out all the information that I know. I'm still trying to figure out where to start, what information is wanted, what's needed, what somebody would be willing to watch, and so drop a comment below if you are interested in flipping high-end specialty running shoes, and tell me like specifically what your questions are so I can have some sort of idea maybe where to start with that content. Back to what sold. Sold. Vintage antler, puffer vest, pockets, YKK zipper. The reason I point that out is YKK Zipper is the #1 worldwide manufacturer of zippers, and they are by far the highest quality zippers you can find. And so when somebody has an issue with a zipper, most likely it is not a YKK zipper. I don't usually give a ton of detail about the items I'm selling on eBay in the item description, but if I did, this would be for sure one of the things that I'd call out anytime something has a YKK zipper. Sort of like a defect, used to have a patch logo, it's been removed. Overall pretty nice condition. Cost of goods, $9, Goodwill. Sold, $25 plus shipping, eBay, USPS, first class mail. Trying to get better at keeping the items in my store active and fresh. This was another item that I recently ended the item, and then I relisted it at a little bit of a lower price. It had set for over a month with absolutely no action, and it got immediate action at that tiny bit lower price. Sold. Red Octane Guitar Hero guitar, Les Paul wireless controller for the Xbox 360. The Les Paul controller is pretty valuable. How I recognize the Les Paul controller, the white rim on the outside of the guitar usually tells you that it's a Les Paul. Includes the shoulder strap, missing battery cover door. This part right here detaches. That's a tip for shipping, it makes it shorter. It's sort of a tip. To be honest, I still use a box that I've just bought to sell the Guitar Heroes. Whenever I buy Guitar Heroes, I try to buy them at super low cost. Cost of goods for this one, $1. Since I buy shipping boxes for these, I just factor that into the buy cost. Then I just try to sell them at a higher price where it's going to pay for the shipping box. What's weird is I absolutely love packing and shipping, but mainly when it's easy. I hate resizing and configuring boxes or putting 2 boxes together. I can't stand to do that. It takes me way too long. What I've basically figured out is it takes me so long to do that, and just the frustration level, it's just simpler and cheaper, honestly, to buy the big box. This ships in a 30 by 12 by 4 box. Condition: 4 parts are not working. Sold, 25 plus shipping, eBay. I truly can't believe how much people are still willing to pay for these guitars in the 4 parts are not working section of eBay. I love selling these in the 4 parts are not working condition. They're just super easy. As many of these as I can find at a really cheap price, I'm just going to keep picking them up. A little bit of an update on my death pile. If you were around when I hit my 100 subscribers, my giveaway was that I went through my death pile and then I gave prizes basically out of my death pile to a couple winners. Several weeks have passed and not much progress on the death pile has happened. I've only just bought more and more stuff at thrift stores basically. I've just come to the realization that a lot of the stuff that was in that death pile, I'm just probably not going to list. There's a few things that I'm going to keep to list, but for the most part, I'm just not going to get to it. So my plan was to honestly just donate the items to a thrift store, because at the end of the day, if they've sat here for months and months and months, possibly a year, they're just not doing me any good, and I'd just rather pass them on. But what I decided to do instead was tomorrow, which is Sunday, I'm going to have a garage sale. I haven't had a garage sale, I honestly can't remember the last time, like decades possibly, and so it's kind of weird to be a picker and to rely in the spring, fall, and summer on garage sales, like rely so heavily on sourcing garage sales for my inventory. It's weird never to have one, and so I thought it'd be kind of a good way to give back. I did some promotion of it on Facebook and Craigslist, and I listed it as a Pickers Overstock garage sale, and that I'd be giving good deals to people. And so the idea is just to get rid of a lot of this stuff, make a few bucks, but just honestly clear out some space. So if you're a reseller, that's a tip for you. If it's a cold winter where you live, now's a good time to do it. In Oklahoma, winter garage sales still get pretty good attendance, and so I expect that I'll definitely have some people here tomorrow. But if you want to see my death pile giveaway video, I'll try to remember to link that right here, so you can go back and view that if you didn't get to see me going through my death pile. So after the couple things that I got shipped out Saturday morning, it's actually been a really slow weekend in terms of sales. And for once, I'm actually okay with this, because this weekend I decided to have my first annual Pickers Overstock garage sale at my house. I don't think that I made profit on just anything that I sold this weekend at the garage sale, which is okay. It ended up being a much colder and windier day than expected, so I definitely had people come, but not as many as I'd hoped, and so I ended up going to donate about half the stuff. But as you can see, over in this section here, all of that floor was completely full with inventory, and it's looking a whole lot better now. It's all stacked away in the shelves, so I'm really happy with the progress. Let's get to what sold. 7 more sales came through this weekend, 5 on eBay, 2 on Facebook Marketplace. Sold. NYX Golf sunglasses with the case and 3 interchangeable lenses. Cost of goods, $1. Sold, 15 plus shipping, eBay. Sold. My very first year into reselling, I flipped Nerf and Nerf guns all the time, and I loved it. But lately, I just have a hard time finding anything Nerf. Going through my death pile, I did have a couple Nerf guns and accessories that I hadn't listed. One was too big to list. The shipping would have just been outrageous. I can't remember why I hadn't listed the other one, but I found some accessories and I have no idea why I haven't listed those. Accessories can go for really good money, especially when I find them often at like next to free. I had 2 of this identical Nerf barrel attachment. This is an attachment for the Nerf Long Strike CS6. It's been so long ago, I honestly don't remember the cost of goods on this one, but I honestly think it was probably free, like a throw-in with the purchase of another Nerf gun. It sold for $12 plus shipping. Not a huge profit, but it sold super fast, and it's really, really simple to ship out something and take pictures of something like this. Sold. This is the iconic New Balance 990. The version that I have is V5. That is the current version on New Balance's website. This is a super high-end specialty running shoe. The MSRP price is $175. This is a crazy popular New Balance shoe. It's really interesting. It has two really distinct markets. Younger people wear this for a fashion statement, and then you'll also have like senior citizens wear it because it's such a high-end shoe. It's just really comfortable and really easy to walk in. New Balance is basically the only specialty running shoe company left on the market that still makes a few of their shoes here in the US. This is one of them. You'll see on the tag of this one an American flag, letting you know this is one of their shoes that's still made here in the US. When you're hunting for the 990, you're going to find it in three main colors: black, gray, and navy. This is the current model, but even if you find a model that's a couple years old, as long as the condition is good, the sell-through is still going to be really good, and you're going to get pretty good money for the shoe. I flipped this shoe probably a half dozen times. I get really excited when I find it. I often find them in awesome condition, and I pick them up because I know they sell really well. I'm willing to pay up to $20 for this shoe when I'm buying it to flip because I know that it just has such good resale value. That is as long as the condition is pretty good. The condition of this particular model was absolutely excellent, near like new. You can see complete detail in the tread of this shoe. Likely someone just wore this once or twice outside. For whatever reason, they didn't like it. They sent it on to the thrift store. There's one thing that actually really hurt the resale value of this shoe. It's missing its factory insoles. You wouldn't guess that would have a major effect on whether a shoe sold or not. It actually really hurts the sale of the shoe because no one wants to wear shoes without insoles. I actually emailed New Balance customer service about this, thinking that it'd be pretty simple to get a replacement pair. Even if I had to pay like $5 for them, it would have been worth it because I knew this shoe was going to sit for longer without insoles. What's crazy is New Balance doesn't offer replacement insoles. That is outrageous. They don't offer replacement factory insoles, that is. They'll sell you an upgraded one. Cost of goods, $13. Eventually did sell, $49 plus shipping. Had it not been for the missing insoles, I reckon that I probably could have gotten anywhere from like 60 to even up to 75 based on the condition of the rest of the shoe. Sold. Vintage Studio One by Campus button shirt. Vintage from the 1970s. Still new in its original plastic. Cost of goods, $4, garage sale. Sold, $15 plus shipping, and it took several months for it to sell. Sold. Vintage Maryland trucker hat, mesh back, snapback, excellent condition, made in the USA, Maryland state bird, Orioles. Purchased in a huge lot of vintage hats on Thanksgiving Day, purchase price about $2.50 per hat. Sold, $15 plus shipping, eBay, USPS, first class mail. Sold. Sector 9 wheels, Gull Wing trucks, 10-inch for a longboard. These are actually mine. Back in college, I decided it'd be cool to learn to ride a longboard. I was horrible at it. I gave up really fast, so these have very little use on them. I don't know why I kept them, but I kept them for over a decade, and I decided I'd try to sell them. Sold in a few hours. $35 free ship on Facebook Marketplace. Normally, I use Facebook Marketplace's shipping labels. Like, I just let Facebook Marketplace print out the label because the rates are pretty good. These are like 4 to 5 pounds though, and I realized that I think I can be using the regional A box, and which ships at the 2-pound rate, and so I'm hoping to get these out for between $8 and $10. Sold. Columbia Vertex snow ski snowboard pants, excellent condition. Cost of goods, $8, Goodwill. Sold, $40 free ship, Facebook Marketplace. It's going to cost $8 to ship these. Takeaway, $32. Thanks so much for watching the handful of sales that I had over the weekend. If you liked this video, please be sure and hit the thumbs up and let YouTube know you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already. Find me on Instagram, EarlyBirdPicker. And as always, I'll see all y'all on the next video.